Jai Hind. Now we discuss some problems based on the topic probability. You already know what is probability. Probability of an event is number of elements of that event divided by total number of the elements of the sample space. That is, A is an event associated with the sample spaces, then the P of A is equal to N of A divided by N of S. Now discuss some problems. How to find the probability of some events. A die is thrown, find the probability of a prime number. You know, when a die is thrown, possible outcomes are, when a die is thrown, first you write the sample space. S is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. The sample space S is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now the event A. The elements of the event A are prime number 2, 3 and 5. Second event B. Number greater than or equal to 3, that is 3, 4, 5 and 6. Then C. Number less than or equal to 1. There is only one element. This is a simple event. D. Number greater than 6. There is no such elements and therefore event is null event. E. Number less than 6. That is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now the probability of the first event, you know, N of A divided by N, so the total number of elements of that event is 3 divided by total outcome is 6, because the sample space contains 6 elements. Then P of B corresponds to 4 divided by 6. P of C corresponds to 1 divided by 6. P of D is equal to, 0 by 6. And last P of E is equal to 5 divided by 6. These are the probability corresponding to the given event. That's all. It's a very simple topic. Now discuss one more question using the concept of probability. A card is selected from a pack of 52 cards. Probability that the card is an ace of spade. Card contains totally 52 cards. In these 52 cards, 26 black and 26 red. In this 26 black card, 13 club, 13 spade. In this 26 red card, 13 heart and 13 diamond. In this 13 card, 2 to 10 number card. Then remaining 4 cards are ace, jack, king and queen. These 3 cards are called ace, jack, king, queen card are called face card. Face card. That means there exists totally 12 face cards there, because the club contains 3 face cards, spade contains 3 face cards, heart contains 3 face cards and diamond also contains 3 face cards. That means totally 52 cards, 26 black, 26 red. This 26 black card contains 13 club and 13 spade. Here 13 heart and 13 diamond. This 13 card contains 2 to 10 number card. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 number card, and 4 remaining cards are ace, jack, king and queen. Here jack, king, queen are called face card. That means each 13 card contains 3 face cards. That is 12 face cards there. Our first question is probability that card is an ace of spade. Card is an ace of spade. We know the total element is 52. Ace was speed. We know speed contains only one ace card, and therefore answer is 1 divided by 52. Now the second question, probability of card is an ace. You know total outcome is 52, and how many ace cards are there? Club contain one ace, speed contain one ace, heart and diamond also contain one ace card. That means totally 4 ace card there, and the probability of an ace card answer is 4 by 52. Then third question, probability that card is a black card. Black card. You know 26 black cards are there, that is 26 divided by total outcome. Then fourth question, probability that not a diamond. Not a diamond. You know which contain 13 diamond. Not a diamond mean except diamond card. That is here remaining cards are 13 plus 13 plus 13. That is 13 plus 13, 13, 26 plus 13 is 39. Not a diamond mean 39 divided by 52. Our fifth question, card is not an ace. Not an ace. That means 4 cards are ace card except 4 card. Totally 52 contain 4 are ace except 4 means 48 non-ace card divided by 52, and therefore the required probability is 48 divided by 52. That's all. Okay. Now we'll discuss one more question using the concept of probability. A fair coin toss 3 times, and a person win rupees 1 for each head and loss rupees 1.5 for each tail that turns up. From the sample space, calculate how many different amounts of money you can have and the probability of having each of these amounts. A coin 3 times tossable, you know the possible outcomes are, you already know the possible outcomes are head, 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 tail, H, T, H, T, H, H, then H, T, 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 H, T, 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 H, and last element is tail, tail, tail. Here given, person win rupees 1 for each head and loss rupees 1 for each tail. That means if you get head, 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 you get 3, 1 plus 1 plus 1, 3 rupees. Okay. If you get H, H, T, get 2 rupees and loss 1.5. That is, you get 0.5 rupees. Then H, T, 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 H, T, T. Here H, if you get H, I mean head you we get 1 rupee, and T you tell 1.5 loss. That is 1 rupee win and 1.5 plus 1.5, that is 3 rupees loss. That is, and we get minus 2 rupees. And if you get tail, 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 we get 1.5 loss, 1.5 loss, 1.5 loss. That is 3 minus 4.5 rupees loss. By amount set idu, if you get 3 head, you get 3 rupees gain. 2 head and 1 tail, you get 0.5 rupees. 1 head and 2 tail, you get minus 2 rupees loss. And we get a 3 tail, at that time he lost minus 4.5. Now we find the probability of this amount, that is probability getting 3 rupees is equal to, only one element which contains H, H, H. There is only one element, that is 1 divided by total outcome is 8. Then probability of 0.5 rupees. If you have 0.5 rupees, when 2 head and 1 tail you get 0.5 rupees. 2 head and 1 tail total 3 elements contain 3 divided by 8. Then probability of 2 rupees loss, that is minus 2 rupees. 2 rupees loss means 2 tail and 1 head വരുമ്പോൾ like 2 rupees loss സംഭവിക്കുക. That is 3 elements which contain 2 tail and 1 head, and therefore the probability is required probability 3 divided by 8. And last is minus 4.5 rupees. That is 4.5 loss വരിക 3 tail വരുമ്പോൾ there is only one element t which contain minus 4.5 rupees. That is 1 divided by 8. Its probability is 1 divided by 8. That's all. Here amount set ചെയ്ത് amount corresponding probability കണ്ടെത്തുക. Okay. Now here is one more question. Here given P of E 1 by 4, P of F 1 by 2, and P of E intersection of 1 by 8. Find P of E or F. E or F mean P of E union F. Here നമുക്ക് സെറ്റിൽ യൂസ് ചെയ്ത സെയിം കോൺസെപ്റ്റിന് ഇവിടെ യൂസ് ചെയ്യാം. ബട്ട് ഇവിടെ എൻ ഓഫ് എ യൂണിയൻ ബി എൻ ഓഫ് എ പ്ലസ് എൻ ഓഫ് ബി മൈനസ് എൻ ഓഫ് എ ഇൻട്രസ്റ്റ് ബി ഹിയർ any correspond ചേഞ്ച് ചെയ്ത് P of substitute here, and therefore P of E union B formula P of E plus P of F minus P of E intersection F. P of E is 1 by 4 plus 1 by 2 minus 1 by 8. Now we set the common denominator, that is 2 divided by 8 plus 4 divided by 8 minus 1 by 8 equal to common denominator is 8. 2 plus 4 6 minus 1, answer is 5 by 8. Now the second question is naughty. Naughty means E complement. Naughty means E complement intersection F complement. P of E complement intersection F complement. Here actually the De Morgan's law. The De Morgan's law. I will write here. The De Morgan's law is A union B the whole complement is equal to A complement intersection B complement, and the second is A intersection B the whole complement is equal to A complement union B complement. This is called De Morgan's law. Using this concept, E complement intersection F complement, E complement intersection F complement can be written as P of E union F the whole complement. P of E union F the whole complement. Actually, in a set, the whole set is represented by U. Here in the probability, the whole set is represented. Suppose you take it 1 because our maximum probability is 1. Suppose you take E union F. Is E and U, F. E union F correspond to this full portion, and its complement means whole. Complement means unshaded area. ഈ അൺഷെയ്ഡ് ഏരിയയുടെ പ്രോബിലിറ്റി കണ്ടുപിടിക്കാൻ ടോട്ടൽ പ്രോബിലിറ്റി ഇ യൂണിയൻ എഫ് മൈനസ് ചെയ്യുക. ദാറ്റ് ഇസ് എ യൂണിയൻ എഫ് ദ ഹോൾ കോംപ്ലിമെൻറ്റ്. യൂണിയൻ എഫ് ആകുമ്പോൾ ഇ ആൻഡ് എഫ് ഫുൾ കവർ ചെയ്യും. യു ഫൈൻഡ് കോംപ്ലിമെൻ്റ് പ്രോബിലിറ്റി. കോംപ്ലിമെൻറ്റ് മീൻ ഷെയ്ഡ് ചെയ്യാത്ത പോർഷൻസ് പ്രോബിലിറ്റി. ഫോർ ഫൈൻഡിങ് ദ പ്രോബിലിറ്റി ദിസ് അൺഷെയ്ഡ് ഏരിയ, total probability is represented 1 minus you find the probability of this area, that is P of E union F the whole complement is equal to, answer is 1 minus P of E union F is equal to 1 minus 5 divided by 8. You already know P of union F answer is 5 by 8 is equal to 3 divided by 8, which is the required probability. P of not E and not F answer is 3 divided by 8. Okay. Now, next question is also very important and simple question. P of not E, P of not A, is that means P of A complement. We went into a complement probability means total probability, that is 1 minus probability of that event, that is equal to 1 minus 0.42 is equal to 0.58. Then P of not B, P of not B is equal to P of B complement. Also same definition, 1 minus P of B equal to 1 minus 0.48 is equal to 0.52. And last is P of A or B means A union B. Formula P of A plus P of B minus P of A intersection B. that is 0.42 plus 0.48 minus 0.16. That is 0.42 plus 0.48. Answer is 0.90 minus 0.16. That is 0.74. 0.74, which is the required probability. It's a very simple formula and it's a simple portion. Okay, it's very easy. Pure. Now discuss one more question using the concept of probability. It's some word problem type questions. Okay, now discuss. The question is, in class 11 of a school, 40% of students study maths and 30% study biology. 10% of this class study both maths and biology. If a student is selected at random from the class, find the probability that he will be studying mathematics or biology. That means, first of all, you consider A denote the event that students who study mathematics, maths, and B denote the event that students who study biology. Okay. Now here given P of A, 40% of study in mathematics, that is 40 divided by 100. What is P of B? 30% study biology, that is 30 by 100. 10% study both maths and biology, that is P of A intersection B is equal to 10 divided by 100. Now you find P of maths or biology, that is A or B, that is P of A union B. You know formula P of A plus P of B minus P of A intersection B. That is 40 divided by 100 plus 30 divided by 100 minus 10 by 100 is equal to 40 plus 30, 70 minus 10, that is 60 divided by 100 is equal to 60%. Okay, that is 60% study both maths or biology. That's all. It's very simple. First of all, you understand the question, then apply formula. That's all. Next question is, in an entrance test that is graded on the basis of 2 examinations, the probability of a randomly chosen student passing the first examination is 0.8. The probability of passing the second examination is 0.7. Probability of passing at least one of them is 0.95. What is the probability of passing both? Okay, an entrance test that is graded on the basis of 2 examinations. The probability of randomly chosen student passing the first examination is 0.8 and the probability of passing the second examination is 0.7. Probability of passing at least one of them is one of them is 0.95. Then what is the probability of passing both? Okay, here A denotes the event that student who pass in first examination. First examination. And P denotes the event that student who is passed in second examination. Now the probability here, P of A is equal to 0.8, that is 8 divided by 10. P of B is equal to 0.7 is equal to 7 divided by 10. At least one of them means A or B, that is P of A union B is equal to 0.95 is equal to 95 divided by 100. You find P of A intersection B. What is P of A? Both mean P of A intersection B. You know P of A would be formula P of A plus P of B minus P of A intersection B is equal to 95 divided by 100. P of 8 by 10 can be written as 80 divided by 100. Multiply numerator by 10 for simple for easy for calculation. അല്ലെങ്കിൽ നമുക്ക് ബുദ്ധിമുട്ടാവും 100 ഡിനോമിനേറ്റർ ഈസി ആയിട്ട് കാൽക്കുലേറ്റ് ചെയ്യാം. ബട്ട് വാട്ട് ഇസ് പി ഓഫ് ബി 0.7 ദറ്റ് ഇസ് 7 by 10 ദറ്റ് ഇസ് 70 ഡിവൈഡഡ് ബൈ 100 മൈനസ് പി ഓഫ് എ ഇൻ്റർസെക്ഷൻ ബി ഈക്വൽ ടു 95 divided by 100 and therefore P of A intersection B time right side left side that is equal to 80 plus 70 equal to 150 divided by 100 minus 95 by 100 equal to 55 divided by 100 equal to 0.55. That's all. It's a very simple question. First of all, apply the formula P of A union B equal to P of A plus P of B minus P of A intersection B. Here at least one of them means P of A union B. Okay. The next question, the probability that the student will pass the final examination both English and Hindi is 0.5 and the probability of passing neither is 0.1. The probability of passing the English examination is 0.75. Then what is the probability of passing the Hindi examination? Here you consider the event A. Here denote the event that students who pass in first exam pass in the both English and in English, and B denote the event that students who pass in Hindi exam. Here already probability is given. What is P of A? Here what is the probability of passing the examination? What is that? P of A is already given 0.75, that is equal to 75 divided by 100. Both is also given. P of A intersection B is equal to 0.5 is equal to 5 divided by 10 is equal to 50 divided by 100. Common denominator set ചെയ്യാൻ 100 convert ചെയ്യുക. Neither is 0.1. Neither nor means A complement intersection B complement is already given 0.1. 0.1 means 1 divided by 10 is equal to 10 divided by 100. You know the formula A union B the whole complement equal to A complement intersection B complement, De Morgan's law. And therefore P of A neither nor A complement intersection B complement can be written as P of A union B the whole complement is equal to 10 divided by 100. That implies, you know, what is P of A union B the whole complement? 1 minus P of A union B. You know, ഒരു event in the complement probability കണ്ടുപിടിക്കാൻ total probability is 1 minus P of that event. Here you find the probability of A union B the whole complement and the answer is total probability is 1 minus P of A union B is equal to 10 divided by 100. Shift here, e time right lotum left side shift here. Therefore 1 minus 10 by 100 is equal to P of A union B. Okay, that is 100 minus 10, that is 100 minus 10, we get answer 90 divided by 100 is equal to what is P of A union B? P of A plus P of B minus P of A intersection B. That implies 90 divided by 100 is equal to P of A is 75, P of A intersection B 50. That is 75 by 100 minus 50 by 100, 25 by 100. That is 25 divided by 100 plus P of B. That implies what is P of B? Equal to 90 minus 25. 90 minus 25, we get answer 5. 7 minus 2 is 50, 65. 8 minus 2 is 65. That is 65 divided by 100. Therefore, the required probability answer is 0.65. That is probability of passing the Hindi examination. Answer is 0.65 or 65 divided by 100. It's very simple. Okay, I will repeat one more time. Here the student who pass in English examination denote the event A, and student pass in Hindi examination denote the event B. Here P of A is already given, that is student who pass in probability of passing the English examination is already given 0.75, which can be written as 75 by 100. And both in Hindi and English, student pass in the final examination both English and Hindi is already given 0.5, that which is written as 5 by 10 or 50 divided by 100. Also given neither nor is given 0.1. Neither nor means A complement intersection B complement. This probability is given 0.1. 0.1 means 1 divided by 10 or 10 divided by 100. A complement intersection B complement can be written as, using the De Morgan's law, A union B the whole complement is equal to 10 by 100. Complement of an event, probability of the complement of event is find out using formula 1 minus probability that event. Suppose P of A complement means 1 minus P of A. P of B complement means 1 minus P of B. Similarly, P of A union B the whole complement means 1 minus P of A union B is equal to 10 by 100. Now shifting this term to right and left side. Right you term left side select here. Therefore 1 minus 10 by 100 is equal to P of A union B. 1 minus 10 by 100 means 100 minus 10, that is 90 by 100 equal to what is P of A union B? P of A plus P of B minus P of A intersection B. That is 90 by 100 is equal to what is P of A? Is 75 by 100. P of B unknown ആണ്. P യുടെ probability കണ്ടെത്തണം. Hindi യുടെ final exam. Then P of A intersection B 50 by 100. That is 75 minus 50 by 100 is 25 by 100 plus P of B. Then 90 by 100 minus 25 by 100. P of B equal to we get answer 65 by 100. That is the probability of passing the Hindi examination. Student who pass in the Hindi examination probability become 65 by 100 or 0.65. Okay. Now discuss one more question. In a class of 60 students, 30 opted for NCC, 32 opted for NSS, and 24 opted for both NCC and NSS. If one student is selected, find the probability that student opted for NCC or NSS. Student opted neither NCC nor NSS. Student has opted NSS but not NCC, and student has opted NCC but not NSS. Here, direct probability is not given. We find out the probability of each event. Here, first of all, you say see A. Here, denote the event that student who opted. Student who opted. First is NCC. B denote the event that students who opted NSS. Okay. Now, what is P of A? NCC obtained the probability. You know, NCC obtained 30 students and its probability become 30 divided by total outcome is 60. P of B, NSS obtained the 32 students and its probability become 32 divided by 60. And P of A intersection B become 24. There is a common. Both NCC and NSS obtain the 24 students, so that is 24 divided by 60. These are the probabilities. Here we find the probability of each event. Now our first question. Student opted NCC or NSS. That means we find P of A union B. You know formula P of A plus P of B minus P of A intersection B equal to 30 by 60 plus 32 by 60 minus 24 by 60 equal to 32 minus 24, answer is 6 plus 2, 8, so 38. 38 divided by 60, that is the answer. 32 minus 60 or 30 minus 24, you know, 6 plus 32, 38 by 60, that's all. Next question, students opted neither NCC nor NSS. That is we find P of A complement intersection B complement. Using De Morgan's law, you know formula P of A complement A complement intersection B complement is equal to De Morgan's law rule prakaram, you know A union B the whole complement. Because formula അറിയാം A union B the whole complement is equal to A complement intersection B complement. You know the probability of the complement of an event equal to 1 minus P of A union B. Total probability is 1 minus P of that event. That means you already know in an event, suppose these are the two events A and B. This complement become this are shaded portion. Shaded portion event probability കണ്ടതാൻ the total probability is 1 minus P of A union B is equal to 1 minus 38 divided by 60 equal to 60 minus 38 divided by 60 equal to 22 divided by 60. That is a required probability. Now the third question. Probability of student has opted NSS but not NCC. Probability of the students opted NSS but not NCC. That means here A denote NCC and B denote NSS. It is NSS opt ചെയ്തു, that is B select ചെയ്തു, but A select ചെയ്തില്ല. That means we find P of B intersection A complement. What is the further finding probability of B intersection A complement? Actually here we represent a diagram like this. It's not a Venn diagram, it's a representative, it's only a probability at ideally കിട്ടാൻ വേണ്ടി മാത്രം നമ്മൾ ജസ്റ്റ് ഒരു ഫിഗർ പ്ലോട്ട് ചെയ്യുക. Here's a A, it's a B. A and B. You know A complement means A ക്ക് പുറത്തുള്ള ഭാഗം. This is the A complement, which is A complement. A ടച്ച് ചെയ്യാതെ Aക്കുള്ള പുറത്തുള്ള ഭാഗം, that is A complement. Intersection B, അതിൽ ബിയുടെ ഭാഗം എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ ഈ ഒരു ഭാഗം. ഓക്കെ, A intersection B. A complement is Aക്ക് പുറത്തുള്ള ഭാഗം, അതിൽ Bക്ക് കോമൺ ആയിട്ട് ഇടുന്ന ഭാഗം, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ Bക്ക് മാത്രം അവകാശപ്പെട്ട ഭാഗം. ഇത് കണ്ടെത്താൻ B എന്നുള്ള ഇവൻറ്റിൽ നിന്നും കോമൺ പോർഷൻ മൈനസ് ചെയ്യുക. ദറ്റ് ഈസ് ഫോർമുല ഈസ് P of B minus P of A intersection B. P of B minus P of A intersection B. What is P of B here? 32 divided by 60 minus P of A intersection B is 24 divided by 60. You know 32 by 60, that is 8 divided by 60. Okay, 6 plus 2. Then our last question, probability of students opted NCC but not NSS. NCC opt ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട്, NSS opt ചെയ്യുന്നില്ല. NCC denoted by the event A, that is A opt ചെയ്യുന്നു but B opt ചെയ്യുന്നില്ല. What is A intersection B complement? That is, here we consider two events like this. The maximum probability is 1 is A and which is B. Is A and B. B complement. What is B complement? B ഒഴിച്ച് ബാക്കിയുള്ള ഭാഗം നമ്മൾ ഷെയ്ഡ് ചെയ്യുക, which is B complement. Okay, which is B complement. Second event B, here B, here A. Okay, which is B complement. B complement intersection A, that is A intersection B complement. First we shade B complement. ആ B complement Aക്ക് കോമൺ ആയിട്ട് വരുന്ന ഭാഗം, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ Aക്ക് കോമൺ ആയിട്ട് വരുന്ന ഭാഗം ഈ ഡബിൾ ഷെയ്ഡഡ് പോർഷൻ. That means only A. For finding the probability of this event, first we find the probability of A minus common intersection minus A. That is P of A minus P of A intersection B. P of A എന്നുള്ള probability intersection minus A. You know P of A is 30 divided by 60 minus 24 divided by 60 equal to 6 divided by 60 equal to 1 divided by 10. That's all. Okay.